micrófono. Muy bien. Ok, bienvenidos todos a la clase en vivo número 3 de inglés sin dolor con el señor Ojeda, como me dicen aquí en los Estados Unidos, o Mr. Ojeda, como me dicen mis estudiantes virtuales por las clases de inglés. Bienvenidos. Así que empezamos. Muy bien, antes de comenzar, un recordatorio sobre nuestras redes sociales. Tenemos un grupo en WhatsApp. En este grupo hay más o menos unas 150 personas y si quieren el enlace del grupo, escríbanme un email a inglessindolor@gmail.com o @gmail.com y con mucho gusto les envío el enlace del grupo en WhatsApp. Por favor, compártanlo con las personas que quieran practicar su inglés. Estamos también en Instagram como @inglés_sin_dolor. Grant, how do you like the _ expression?
I don't know. I guess I didn't really know what that was in Spanish.
Yeah, so you say @inglés_sin_dolor. Muy bien. Estamos en Facebook. Tenemos un grupo también que se llama Inglés sin Dolor. Lo buscan en Facebook. Tenemos un canal en YouTube. No tenemos muchos seguidores, solamente 1560, pero podemos tener más en el futuro. Y lo importante del canal de YouTube es que hay muchos videitos que he grabado para que ustedes practiquen su inglés. Y estas clases en vivo también están allí. Y recuerden, cualquier pregunta, por favor, email inglessindolor@gmail.com. Entonces, estas son nuestras redes. Ok, entonces, para tener en cuenta durante toda la clase, recuerda, esta no es una clase tradicional de lenguas. Esta es una clase para practicar, para escuchar. Entonces, lo más importante es relajarte y escuchar. Sí, yo sé que no es la actitud típica que tenemos en una clase de idiomas porque llegamos a una clase de idiomas y estamos así y tomando notas. Pero no, aquí yo quiero que te relajes, respira profundo, relájate y lo más importante, escucha. Escucha con la intención de entender. Si tú escuchas con la intención de entender, te vas a dar cuenta que tu cerebro empieza a registrar, empieza a adaptarse y empieza a recibir la información que necesita. No se trata de memorizar, se trata de tratar de entendernos. Muy bien. Escucha con la intención de entender. Es supremamente importante que escuches con la intención de entender. Si tú no escuchas con la intención de entender, va a ser muy difícil que tengas éxito durante toda la clase. Vamos a tener que tu nivel es irrelevante. No importa si estás en inglés 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no importa. Porque lo que tenemos aquí es una oportunidad para escuchar inglés por un tiempo. Gracias a nuestros invitados, gracias a Grant, gracias a Abdul. Y que después de 30, 40 minutos nuestro cerebro esté pensando en inglés o tratando de pensar en inglés. Así que no te preocupes por el nivel. No tienes que tomar notas. Deja ya tu bolígrafo afuera. No tienes que tomar notas. Simplemente escucha y responde en tu cabeza y en el chat. A veces voy a hacer preguntas y lo más importante es que trates de responder en tu cabeza, en tu mente, en inglés a las preguntas que estoy haciendo. Pero a veces voy a pedirte que respondas a través del chat aquí en Zoom. Y es por eso que hacemos la experiencia en vivo, para que puedas participar. No importa si cometes errores, no hay ningún problema. Estamos aquí para aprender y para ayudarnos. Y por favor, keep tu micrófono apagado todo el tiempo, a menos que seas uno de los participantes que nos estarán ayudando con la charla. Muy bien, Entonces, demasiado español. Vamos a empezar con inglés sin dolor, clase en vivo número 3. Tenemos preguntas, questions y respuestas, answers. I'm going to ask you some questions and you're going to answer those questions in the chat. Okay? But our friends, Grant and Abdul, they're going to be speaking in English so we can hear good English, because my English is not good. My English, I have an accent when I speak English, and but Grant's English is amazingly perfect, and Abdul's English is just wonderful. So it's good that we listen to a native speaker. Grant is a native speaker, with Abdul, who has spoken English his whole life, because in his country, they have multiple languages, and one of those languages is English. Okay, so there's a difference between my pronunciation, me, guy from Colombia, Grant's pronunciation. Grant, where are you originally from? Are you from Ohio or Kentucky?
I was born in Oklahoma, but I've lived in Kentucky my entire life.
Okay, so he was born in Oklahoma, in the United States. He's a native speaker. Por favor, cierren sus micrófonos. Okay. Let's see if I can close. Okay, listo. All right. Whew. Okay, thank you, Grant. And he doesn't have an accent when he speaks English because he's a native speaker. And we have Abdul. Abdul, when did you start speaking English? I don't think Abdul is here anymore, right? No.
No, I think he had to go, right? Is what he said, for a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right, let's keep going. So, thank you so much, Senor Grant. When you answer, use part of the question. For example, if I ask you, do you eat apples? Then you can say, yes, I eat apples. So you're using that part of the question, eat apples, in your answer. Don't just say yes. Try to say something else. Yes, I eat apples. What if it's no? Well, you can say no, I do not, or I don't eat apples. But you're still using this part, eat apples. Okay, so keep that in mind. Thank you so much again, Mr. Grant Foley, for being with us today. Grant, where are you right now?
I'm in my home in Kentucky, in my bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are in your home in Kentucky, but you go to school in a different place, a different city, right?
Yes. Right now is my winter break.
Winter break, okay.
Yeah, so my winter break for Christmas, so I am not at school.
Okay, and where do you go to school?
I go to school in New Hampshire at a place called Dartmouth.
Okay, you know what's interesting, Grant, is that New Hampshire, when people says LA, New York, Washington, okay, they have an idea, right? But when people says Kentucky, Ohio, New Hampshire, they have no idea where that is. Where is New Hampshire in relation to well-known states?
Okay, so it's northeast United States. So it's just north. It's near New York, I would say. New York, but it's not too close to. It's kind of close to Boston and to New York City.
Okay. Like okay, thank you. That gives us a picture. So kind of close to New York City and Boston. We say in Espanol, Boston. Okay.
That's a cooler way of saying it.
Okay, like so Grant, thank you so much for being here with us. And today we're talking about Christmas, Christmas. La Navidad, Christmas en inglés. Look how you spelled Christmas. Christmas. Grant, this is probably one of the hardest words to spell for people who's learning English. Can you believe that?
Christmas?
Yep.
Yeah, I think both parts of the word don't make a lot of sense.
We tend to write it without the H, and we forget the T. So we say Christmas, like Christmas.
Yeah, you just gotta remember like Cristo, and then that's got
like Cristo, but we think about Cristo without the H.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Christmas today, and we're gonna talk about some important things during Christmas. For example, one of the most important things during Christmas is the Christmas tree. So this is a tree that we decorate with different Christmas little decorations. And an important decoration is this star here at the top of the tree. So this is the Christmas tree. Grant, do you have a tree at home, a Christmas tree?
Yes, we have a Christmas tree. We buy one every year. The one
so
that we got.
It's a natural, a real Christmas tree.
Yes. Yeah. So we go out and we find somewhere to buy one. We have not decorated our tree yet.
Oh, wow. Okay, I guess that's gonna be your job today and tomorrow, right?
Yes, our family together decorates the tree.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a very beautiful tradition. So how long can you keep your Christmas tree if it's a natural one?
You know, I don't know. Some people keep their tree a long time after Christmas.
Yeah.
We
like
kind of
January.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. We get rid of ours pretty quick, but
yeah.
Okay. A month. I don't know.
Do you like decorating the Christmas tree with your family?
Yes. I love it. It's decorating the tree is one of my favorite things to do with my family, especially around this time of year.
Right. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And can you remind us your family? You have mom, dad, and siblings?
Yes. So yeah, I have both of my parents, and then I have one brother and one sister. And both my brother is 5 years older than me. And my sister's 3-ish years older than me. 3 years.
So you are in the middle.
No, I'm the youngest.
Oh, you're the youngest, right? Yeah.
Then my sister.
Claire
my
is
brother.
3 years older. Yeah. Good that Claire is not hearing us right now. Okay. All right. So people, Christmas tree, very important part of Christmas. And as you can hear, Grant also has a Christmas tree at home that he decorates with his family. Perfect. Now, we have the Christmas tree decorated with that big star on the top. And then we put the gifts. These are the gifts by the Christmas tree. So also, some people doesn't have a Christmas tree at home. Some people only have a nativity. So this is a nativity, which is a religious scene about the birth of little Jesus. Grant, do you have a nativity at home?
I do not have a nativity at home. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, we used to have a small one.
Okay.
But I don't think it's like displayed right now.
Okay. See, And that's an important difference between countries in Latin America and Spain and some United States households. It's not very common to have an activity at home here in the United States, but it's very common if you celebrate Christmas to have a Christmas tree. But again, not an activity. But Grant, in Latin America, almost every home has an activity.
Oh, really?
They
I did
put
not know
together an activity, and usually this nativity, it's big. It's a big nativity.
That's cool.
And you know, like you putting together Christmas tree with your family, many families gather around the nativity to put it together as a family. So it is also a tradition. I'm trying to find a picture here. There's a picture of a nativity. Okay, look. This is my cousin. And you can see how big that nativity is.
Yeah, it is big.
It's huge.
Cool.
See?
I like that.
So, question for the class in the chat. Please answer. Do you have an activity at home? Please answer in the chat. Do you have an activity at home? Come on, don't be shy. Do you have an activity at home? You need to answer, yes, I have an activity at home, or no, I don't have an activity at home. So in the chat, please write your answer. Do you have an activity at home? Okay. Let's see if we have answers. Oh, Jeanette says, yes, I have an activity at home. Sophia, yes, I have an activity at home. Grant Foley, you are the only one who doesn't have an activity. Oh, no, wait.
Oh, no.
One
Yeah,
man,
that's right.
one Manuel says, no, I don't. Okay.
Thank you, Juan Manuel.
So, but Sophia and Jeanette, they do. Mateo says, no, I don't have an activity at home. Okay, Mateo, neither. Okay, 2-2. But Elue says, yes, I have an activity at home. 3-2-2. Okay, thank you for the answers. Perfect. Let's keep going. Now, during Christmas, people usually exchange or give gifts during Christmas. Grant, who do you give gifts to?
I give gifts to my family members. So I give a gift to my mother, my dad, my brother, and my sister. Sometimes I give gifts to my close friends.
Oh, okay, the mail just came.
I mean, you know what I got you? I got you a copy of your own book.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect gift.
Okay, so you give gifts to your mom, to your dad, to your sister, to your brother. That's 4 people.
Yeah, and then usually we give something collectively, like we all together give something to our grandparents.
Oh, grandparents.
Or other, and then so if I find if I'm just around and I find something that my friend would like, I usually would buy it and give it to them.
Wonderful. So you need a lot of money. You have a lot of people you have to give gifts to.
You can it's easy to find good gifts that are cheap.
Oh, so you give cheap gifts.
No, I give gifts with a lot of sentimental value.
There you go. That's
creative.
The most important thing.
Yeah.
Gifts that have a lot of sentimental value, gifts that are important to people, that mean something to them, right? Perfect. Thank you so much, Grant. So we talk about, we were talking about the Christmas tree. We're talking about the nativity. And now we were talking about the gifts, giving gifts during Christmas. Okay. So Grant, what are your favorite gifts to get?
I like to get music.
Music.
So,
I'm writing down music.
Albums, yeah, stuff like albums. That's always good. And then it's like in terms of like a really big gift, all my favorite gifts have been instruments. So one year my parents got me a guitar, which is right there.
All right, and that beautiful. Is that an acoustic or electric guitar?
It's an acoustic guitar. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
And that was awesome. Yeah, so stuff like music related gifts.
Music related. Okay, so remember, if you want to send Grant a gift, music. Grant will love to get some music from Colombia, Venezuela, España, Peru, right?
Actually, yeah, true. Awesome music. They have really good. I've been listening to some Brazilian. I know this is not Spanish, but I've really been into like Brazilian music recently.
Brazilian
like
music.
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova. Okay. Thank you for listening music in Spanish, Grant.
It's not Spanish, it's Portuguese.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic. Okay. So just kidding. We're gonna cut this part. Okay. So send music in Spanish to Grant, people, please. He needs help. He's listening to music in Portuguese. Come on, he needs to listen music in Spanish. Let's help Grant. Oh my
Juanes.
God. Okay. Grant,
Send me Juanes.
Yeah, Juanes. Okay. Hey, Grant, you should write your Instagram on the chat. Can you write your Instagram on the chat so people can send you music in Spanish? That would be nice. Sure. He doesn't remember his Instagram account.
Nope, I had to check.
Okay, guys, so here we go. Christmas in the United States here, it's celebrated on December 25th. December 25th. I mean, that's Christmas. December 25th is Christmas. But in Latin America, in Colombia, we celebrate Christmas December 24th, not December 25th. In the United States, people says, Merry Christmas. Oh, let's close the microphone, please. Okay, so in the United States.
Lo malo de que si veo una presentación tengo que tener mi ruido.
A second. Let's see. I need to.
Los cuchillitos, vieja.
Okay.
No, de estos no picaron.
Hey, amigos, alguien por favor que está por ahí con el micrófono abierto, cerrar el micrófono. Estamos escuchando sus conversaciones. ¿Ya?
Soy yo.
Por favor, cierra el micrófono.
Sí, soy yo. ¿Cómo lo cierro?
Gracias. Okay, continue. All right. So we were saying that on December 25th, people says Merry Christmas in the United States. But in Colombia, we say Feliz Navidad on December 24th. So it is a little different. So the question, people, please answer in the chat. When is Christmas celebrated in your country? So your answer can be December 25th or December 24th. So please answer in the chat. When is Christmas celebrated in your country? Okay, so we have Jeanette says December 24th. Angie, December 24th. Okay. So when is Christmas celebrated in your country? December 25th. Oh, Grant is in the United States. So he says the 25th. Elue, December 25th. Elue, where are you? What country are you right now? What's your country, Elue? You can write it in the chat. Okay, in Argentina, okay, Elue says she's from Mexico. And Juanma says in Argentina, we celebrate, okay, I lost it. In Argentina, we celebrate Christmas December 24th, but at night. Okay, Mateo, my country is December 24th. Okay, very interesting, guys. Thank you so much for participating. Okay, so Christmas Day in the United States, December 25th. In countries like Colombia, Argentina, December 24th. So what do you do Christmas Day? So Grant, what do people usually do in the United States during Christmas Day?
Okay, so the way I understand, most families wake up and open presents in the morning. So with your family, you'll open the presents. You might have lunch after or brunch.
What is brunch? What is brunch?
Brunch is breakfast and lunch together.
Breakfast and lunch makes brunch.
Brunch.
So
yeah, I guess that's yeah, that's kind of a tough word.
It is.
Yeah, so you might open presents, then eat with your family. And then there's kind of like in the afternoon, there isn't too much to do. Like you kind of sit around for the afternoon, and then at night you kind of all get together and you might eat dinner or party or whatever.
Okay, perfect. So look at this. This is December 25th, Christmas Day. So people usually gets together, reunites for brunch, breakfast and lunch together, probably 10, 11 a.m. And then in the afternoon, people are kind of like resting, watching TV. There are some football games on TV. Many people likes to watch football games. They kind of like take it easy. And after 5, 6, family comes to the house to celebrate, to have a little party, to talk. So to me, when I came to the United States, it was a little difficult during Christmas because on Christmas Eve, which is the 24th, that's when I used to celebrate Christmas with the family. At night, Christmas Eve, the 24th, we opened the presents. We had dinner with the family. And Christmas Day, the 25th, no one will do anything. You just stay home. No one does anything. So for me, in the United States, Christmas Eve, no one did anything. But the following day, Christmas Day, you had all these activities. And I was like, huh? But Christmas was yesterday. So I was very sad. And I cried for many Christmas. And now I'm used to it. Okay. So it's a little different.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Yeah.
Hey, Grant, what do you usually eat? What do you eat during Christmas?
Okay, so our family is a little different. So because my grandparents were Swedish on both sides, every Christmas dinner we eat Swedish meatballs.
Meatballs, albóndigas, meatballs, albóndigas. Okay.
So that's the family. And then for lunch or Christmas Day, like kind of earlier meals, It could be, it's just like kind of it could be anything. But
Okay.
we do our one tradition is the meatball.
We can't hear you, Grant.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
The one tradition we have is the Swedish meatballs.
Okay, Swedish meatballs.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So in the chat, people, answer. What do you eat Christmas night? What do you eat in your family? If it's a traditional kind of food, write it. Write the name of the traditional food. What do you eat at home during Christmas night? Oh, look at this. Jeanette says natilla and buñuelos. Grant, do you know what natilla and buñuelos is?
I don't think so.
Okay, so these are kind of like little desserts from Colombia, very popular in Colombia. Mateo also eats natilla and buñuelos. Natilla and buñuelos. One day I'm gonna make buñuelos and I'm gonna invite you, Grant, to my house to eat buñuelos.
I would love it.
You're gonna love them. They're really good.
Okay. I bet.
What else? Anyone else? Please write down, what do you eat during Christmas night? So we have Jeanette and Mateo with natilla and buñuelos. Sophia says, we usually eat cookies and stuffed turkey.
I will say, we eat a lot of cookies during Christmas.
You eat a lot of cookies.
Yeah,
Do you make them?
Yeah. So as a family, we make cookies, usually like Christmas, the day before, or maybe around then, and the cookies will just sit out, and so you're just walking around the house eating them.
The whole time.
Yeah, a lot of cookies.
A lot of cookies. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're almost done. Now, there are some specific traditions in the United States for Christmas. This is not very common in Latin America. The first one is called the gingerbread house. So this is kind of like a little dessert made out of candy and gingerbread, like ginger cookies. So do you make a gingerbread house at home, Grant?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, sometimes.
It's really fun.
It looks very difficult.
Okay, yeah. So it's usually you don't make the gingerbread yourself. You can buy a kind of a kit that will help you make it.
Okay.
And the frosting.
This is the frosting. Yeah.
Yeah. It holds it together. It's like glue.
Oh, okay.
It's very, very like hard frosting. You can't eat it really.
This looks like a nightmare to make this.
It's fun to make. You really don't eat it though.
You don't eat it. So
no,
why making it?
For fun. It's decoration.
Oh, fun. Okay.
You could walk by and like you might put M&Ms on it.
Okay.
You could eat an M&M, but like the actual gingerbread, you don't eat the house, I guess.
You don't eat the house. Okay. A gingerbread house in the United States is difficult, but it's fun. Okay. All right. Something else is the famous eggnog. It's a drink, eggnog. So what is in this drink, Grant?
Egg yolk, so eggs.
Eggs.
It has eggs, milk, cream.
Okay.
Nutmeg. So and
liquor.
Cinnamon.
Any type of liquor?
Oh yeah. So yes, if you want to put, it might have bourbon in it, I think.
Bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can also make it without that.
Okay, you can make it without that. Okay. So this is a drink, eggnog. So do you drink eggnog at Christmas, during Christmas, Grant?
My mom doesn't like it, so we don't buy it. But if I'm in someone else's house, usually I will drink it, yeah, if they have it.
without alcohol, right?
Of course.
Of course. Very well. So this is eggnog, another different tradition from the United States. In the United States, I didn't change the title here, but people send Christmas cards. See? So you receive a lot of Christmas cards in the mail from your friends, from the place you work at. Do you give Christmas cards, Grant?
Yes, my my mom designs one, and she sends them out to family, friends, relatives, other family. You know, I was actually running downstairs so that I could find this. This is our stack.
Christmas cards.
Yeah, these are all Christmas cards from
that's
families that we know. Yeah, it's a lot of Christmas cards. Yes, everybody does this.
I know. I thought you walk by your tree. Do you walk by your Christmas tree?
It's right here.
Okay, show us your Christmas tree. Okay, Christmas tree, yay! All right, and ready to be decorated, right?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. We're almost done, Grant. Thank you so much for being so patient. In the United States, carol singing is also very common to hear groups of kids singing Christmas songs. So, Grant, have you sang Christmas carols?
I did once.
How old were you?
Yeah. Oh, it was a long time ago. Probably like 6.
Okay.
But
you enjoy it?
Well, the thing about, I like to sing. I do like singing. But what you do is, it's a group of, friends and family, and you'll walk around to random houses and just knock on the door, and then they open the door and you just sing. It's a little like embarrassing in a way.
They open the door and you start singing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, spread holiday spirit.
Yeah, it's the
happiness,
holiday spirit.
Enjoy.
Beautiful. Yeah. So this is another tradition in the United States, not so much now these days, but more in the past, carol singing. Okay, and this is a really different tradition, weird. It's called the Christmas Pickle. So the Christmas Pickle this is a pickle, and this is an ornament, decoration for the tree, but it's common in some houses to put a Christmas pickle decoration on the tree. It is a German tradition. Grant, do you have a Christmas pickle?
I don't. No.
Did you know about this tradition?
I did not. I did not know about the pickle. I do like, now, you know what? We might have a pickle decoration. Okay. But I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure.
It's very common, like where there's more like German influence, like in Wisconsin, to have the German pickle. Yeah. All right, perfect. So, and Santa Claus. American Christmas is always connected to Santa Claus. In Spanish, we call Santa Claus Papa Noel, but we don't do as much Papa Noel, Santa Claus, we do little Jesus. So baby Jesus. Baby Jesus brings the presents, not Santa Claus. Okay? So baby Jesus is very strong baby, so he brings a lot of presents. But it's not very common to have Santa Claus. Some houses do, but it's more common to have baby Jesus bringing the presents. Okay, Grant, do you think Santa Claus is real?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. I don't know why I'm asking you the question. It is real.
Who else would bring the presents?
Of course, he will bring you a lot of presents this year. In New York City, there is a huge tree, Christmas tree, placed in Rockefeller Center in New York. You see people here, small, and this is the tree. So it's a very traditional tree here in the United States, in the Rockefeller Center in New York, to celebrate Christmas. Okay, so Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year. I hope that you guys listen carefully to everything that we have talked about Christmas with Grant today. Grant, thank you so much for helping us today.
Of course. Thank you so much for inviting me.
We really appreciate it. Grant, we wish you and your family Merry Christmas, and we hope to stay in touch with you. This is the second time that Grant helped us, so please enjoy your vacation, Grant.
Yeah, you guys, I hope you guys all have a wonderful Christmas as well. Whether you're celebrating it on the right day or not, it's all okay. You know, I mean, it's the 25th.
Right day. Okay, see, the right day. No, I think that people are a little confused in the United States. The right day is the 24th, okay?
Whatever.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time in Inglés sin Dolor. Adiós.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Adiós.
Gracias.